Hello, everyone. It's Tasha. It's 7 o'clock, and we'll go ahead and get started. We can honor you guys this time. So, welcome to our Forex Basics class. I leave this with Marcia Payne. She's taking a break. She had to take care of her mom. She should be back with us in the next couple of weeks. So, I like to start off every class first giving you the reason that we do this Tuesday, Thursday Forex Basics class. And then I'll give you an overview about what we cover here. And I like to start off by talking about Tradera in general, everything that it has to offer, and then why we do this class. So looking at the slide, everything in the golden yellow rectangles to the right is what Tradera offers. A wonderful education in the back office. It's super, super good. So the areas that you want to focus on are the Forex sections. That's definitely where you want to start as a beginner. There are a lot of PDFs. What is Forex? What is a pip? What is the spread? It talks about the currency pairs, just a very general high-level overview. Definitely a good place to start. It's not overwhelming. You can get through those PDFs pretty quickly. So the heart and soul, or the meat and potatoes of the education, is in the technical analysis. So you'll scroll all the way down past stocks, past crypto. You'll get to the technical analysis portion. And the owners of the company, Cody and Easton, just do a phenomenal job of modules. And each module has anywhere from 5 to 10 videos. And what I really, really like about it is it's a great mixture of concept and theory, but then they don't just leave it there, kind of pie in the sky. They dive right into the charts. So you're able to really understand the material and know how to become a really good trader. This rings true for me because when I started my education almost 3 years ago, I spent 6 months watching videos. And then when I started attempting to learn how to trade or trading live, I realized I didn't have a clue. I didn't have a strategy. I didn't know what I was doing. So I was, the first thing I did when Megan brought us over was I jumped into the back office, and I was just blown away by how good it is. All right. So while you're learning, you can come to the live classes, the official Tradera live classes. Derek Conway is the master trader. And the only way to get to his classes is to log into your back office. On the left, you'll see join live sessions, and you can click join. And those are 8 p.m. Sunday through Thursday. That's Eastern time. And if you're not able to catch it live, Tradera records all of his sessions. And what Derek does is he marks up the charts. He may pick 10 different pairs. He has like 10 kind of common ones that he normally uses. And he'll mark up the charts, the support and the resistance lines. And the goal is to trade from one zone to the other. So he gives you predictions. If price goes up, here's where you enter and here's where you would set your take profit. If price goes down, here's where you would enter and here's where you would take your take profit. And normally what I do, I attend this class. He posts the markups. He posts the charts. I'll take 1 or 2 or maybe 3. And I will follow those pairs for the evening. So that has been working out really well for me in terms of taking my own trades. For those of you who are just starting, we just recommend getting your demo account, which is where this class comes in handy because we'll show you how to do all that. And we recommend taking the Tradera trade alerts, and we'll go over that in this class as well. There are also, this is a typo, they've changed it. So these are just live sessions that some of the other master traders give. And these live sessions are 8 a.m. normally Monday through Thursday. And that will cover the New York session. Then they also do them at 9 p.m. at night, and that covers the Asian session. And then if you're up that early or in a different part of the world, you can attend the 2 a.m. sessions, and that covers the London trading period. So definitely a time period for everyone. And then on top of all of that, there are Telegram and other study groups that you can become a part of. It's a really, really wonderful trading community. That's everything that Tradera has to offer. So over to the left, the blue sort of ellipses are what we do here in this class. And it's to help you get set up with a demo account, teach you about MetaTrader 4, MT4 for short. That's where you actually take your trades. We teach you about the Tradera Trade Alert, what all the different components are. And when you're ready, we can help you open a live account. So overall, the purpose of this class is to ease you into everything that Tradera has to offer. Oftentimes, Forex can seem like a different language, a foreign language. So we're here to just kind of help you get started. You know, Tradera will teach you how to trade. This class will just kind of help you get ready for all of that. So that's why we do these Tuesday, Thursday classes. And so I'll take the next maybe 10 minutes or so, 5 to 10 minutes, highlight something new for those of you who have been coming for a while. And then, like with every class, I'll go over how to open up your demo account, how to get MT4, and teach you how to take the trade alert. That is what we always cover in each class because we have new people coming in all the time. And this class is open to anyone in Tradera. And a lot of times some people join, and depending on the support that they have, they can feel lost. So the purpose of this class is to help you get started in the right direction so that you can take advantage of everything that Tradera has to offer. So with that, let me jump into a little something new. 1 second, and I will share my screen. So what we're going to, 1 second, and I will share it. Here we go. What we will highlight tonight, as the screen changes, it's a bit of a delay. Okay, what we will talk about tonight for a few minutes is the Forex Factory. Oh, and I forgot to mention 2 things. So I'll cover something new briefly, and then I'll go over setting up the demo account for all of our beginners. Maybe this is your first night in this class. And then the last 30 minutes is a Q&A. So that gives you a chance to ask anything trading related to your demo or live account, or any questions that you have, and hopefully I can answer. And all of these classes are recorded. You can visit my YouTube channel. It's Tasha, Taisha, last name Hodes, Hod as in David, Es as in Sam. So all of the classes are recorded. Plus, I normally do short 2 to 3 minute videos, so you don't have to listen to the entire class. Okay, so if for some reason you missed something or I'm going too fast, don't worry. You can find all the information that I'm going over here on my YouTube page. All right, so what I want to cover briefly tonight is Forex Factory. So Forex Factory is a website, and the reason that you want to go here is to find out if there is any upcoming news that may impact a trade that you're thinking about getting in. So Forex Factory, ForexFactory.com. Here is the screen or the page that you'll see when you just go there. You don't have to log in or create an account. Just go to ForexFactory.com, and immediately you will see, based on the time period for today, Thursday, May 21st, notice that there is a red folder news event at 3:15 a.m. So that was actually earlier today. And that was for the euro. So if you were trading euro GBP or euro CAD or EU, which is euro US dollar, you definitely don't want to trade it around 3:15 this morning, because when high impact news happens, you can read what the text is specifically. that has the potential to throw your trade totally off. So, we recommend a lot of technical analysis. So you would pull up your pair, and this is down the road for when you're ready to trade on your own. Or even with the trade alerts, if you want to get ready to prepare yourself for calling your own trades. Say you're in Trading View and you have your markup done and you're ready to react. If price goes up, you'll take a buy. If price goes down, you'll take a sell. Well, knowing that you have potential news coming at a certain time frame, you may want to avoid trading that pair altogether. At least an hour before or an hour after is the window that you would not want to trade that pair. So the way that I've been taught, any other folder, we're not too concerned about. So the gray folder, even the orange and the yellow are not thought to be trade impacting. But anytime you see a red folder, that means stay away from that pair during that time frame. And so a lot of times we get red folder news for the US. I think there was one today around 2:30 when the Fed made an announcement about interest rates. So that means when the US dollar has red folder news, you don't trade any pair that has USD in it. So if USD is in the front, like for UJ, USD, JPY, you probably don't want to touch that an hour before or an hour after the red folder news. And even if the USD is the second pair, like GU, GBP, USD. So you don't want to touch or trade any foreign currency pair if it has red folder news. Okay. So a couple of settings you want to be aware of. Make sure, you zoom in there. Make sure that your time is reflective of your time zone. So if you click on the time here, then this time zone settings window will appear. And I am on the East Coast, EST, Eastern. So I would make sure that the time zone is set for me. Wherever you are in the world, there is a time zone that you want to set it to. And the last setting that I want to tell you about is the filter. So here's an option, something that you may want to do. When you click on this filter icon here, you're able to select what impact do I want to show. So what some people do is deselect the orange, the yellow, and the gray folder and only show red folder news. And you can also filter on the currency. Sometimes you only like to trade certain pairs, so maybe you don't care about certain currencies. And you definitely want to keep all of these checked in terms of event type. So that is it for Forex Factory. So another reason that I wanted to introduce this to you, when you're in the live trading classes, you will hear the master traders talk about what is your system for taking a trade, meaning what steps do you consistently go through, what steps, your checklist, so to speak, for taking a trade. So checking news is definitely going to be near the top of your list. So if you want to start practicing that, when a Tradera trade alert comes out, go to Forex Factory, make sure there's no red folder news for whatever pair you're trading. And if there is, you may want to consider holding off, an hour before or after, which may mean that you lose the trade, but it's just a good practice to always check for red folder news. There's nothing worse than doing all of your technical analysis. You have everything ready for your trade. And then, there's some major announcement and it just throws your whole trade off. So you want to be aware of that. Okay, so with that said, it's about 7:14. So I'll take the next 10 minutes to go over setting up your demo account. And once I've done that, then we'll go into Q&A. So I will share the first step. So the first step, and I'll give it a second to let my screen catch up, is setting up your demo account. So if you're a new trader, we definitely recommend you start with a demo account. You want to get comfortable entering trades with with fake money that we can set up for you with a demo account. And for different people, some people may demo a week, some people may demo 3 months. It's just up to you and your comfort level, and it depends on your approach. If you're wanting to learn how to trade, or if you just want to take the trade alerts. So the first step is, the reason that we're even able to take a trade is that we partner with brokers. So Tradera will not officially recommend a broker. They're pretty impartial. So this list is from the traders. It's a list of brokers that they have used, ones that are, vetted for the most part. You can deposit your money in. More importantly, you can withdraw your money as well. And these are kind of tried and true. So what I wanted to do was pick one so that I could do all the screenshots and kind of take the guesswork out of it when you're setting up these accounts. So I picked Hugo's Way. I use them a lot, one of my favorite brokers, DFX. I have not used Osprey, but the screens look almost exactly the same. I would not be surprised if they're not owned by the same people. Have not used Trader's Way, but I've heard good things about it. So remember, you can get all of these short videos on my YouTube page. So if I go too fast, don't worry, you can have access to this. So we are ready for your demo account. You'll go to hugosway.com/demo-sign-up. Fill out your name, email address, make sure it's an email address you can access, because there's going to be some information sent there that you'll need. For your leverage, you'll choose 500. And for your starting balance, pick the lowest amount in the drop down, which I think is $1,000. You want something reasonably realistic to when you're ready for your live account. We normally recommend about $100 for your live account. Sometimes you'll see people posting their profits on Facebook from their demo account, and they'll have their starting balance was $25,000 or $50,000. But we want to keep it realistic so that you can make decisions similar to what you'll be facing in your live account. So once you press submit, Hugo's Way will send you an email, confirmation email. You want to pay attention to this demo account number and this trader password. That's the information that you're going to use when you log in or sign in to MetaTrader 4. Now, here's the cool thing. We recommend, just starting out, that you download MetaTrader 4, or MT4 for short, on your phone. It's really easy to kind of just pull out your phone, enter a trade, and take it from there. So if you pull this email up on your phone, you can literally click the download button here and go ahead and get MT4 on your phone. So, people always ask, well, can I trade on my computer? Yes, you can. That's definitely the way that I started off. However, it's a bit more complex. It's a lot more complex. And that's where Marcia is going to come in, because she trades, like I trade primarily on my phone. She trades exclusively on her laptop. So she will be set up to give you guys some classes for those who really want to work on your laptop. But for now, just to keep it simple and easy, or easier, just download it on your phone and go from there. All right, so by the time you're done with this set of slides, you have created your demo account and you have downloaded MT4. Let me share the next slide with you. Next presentation. Now you're going to open up MetaTrader 4 and you're going to connect to that demo account that you just created. So I'll go through the steps for the iPhone and the Android, because they're a little bit different. So let's start with the iPhone. Open up MetaTrader 4. Bottom right corner, you'll see a settings icon. Click on that. Then you want to click on new account. And then you want to select the second option, log in to an existing account, because we've already created the demo account from Hugo's Way. Now, if you were to choose this first option, then MetaTrader 4 will give you its version of a demo account. And it's perfectly fine to use that one. It's just that it starts you out with like $100,000. And it's kind of like just very unrealistic, but there's no harm if you use that one. So, and then you can do multiples. You can have as many demo accounts as you want. So if you choose that second option, then you'll need to connect to a broker. So most brokers have a server that they use for demo accounts and then one that they use for live. So type in Hugo's Way. You probably won't see any in this list. And you want to select Hugo's Way-Demo 3. When you do that, now you're at the login page. So you want to pull up that email that was sent to you from Hugo's Way. This demo account number, that's going to be your login. This trader password will be your password here. If for some reason you log in and you're not able to take a trade, double check that you didn't use the investor password. The investor password is kind of like a read only, just to see what's going on. So I know that's happened to a couple of people. You shouldn't need that investor password. So now let's do the same thing for the Android. When you open up MetaTrader 4, go to the upper left corner and click on the 3 white horizontal lines. When you do that, click on Manage Accounts. And then you're going to click on the upper right cross. When you do that, we're going to log in to an existing account, just like we did for the iPhone. Find your broker, type in Hugo's Way. Make sure you select Demo 3. And then, just like we did with the iPhone, type in your demo account number, your trader password, and be sure that save password is checked. Then you won't have to type in that login and password anymore. It'll connect automatically for you. All right, so you have created your demo account, you've downloaded MT4, and now you have connected the two. So for the next 5 minutes or so, we'll talk about the Tradera trade alerts. So before I show you how to take the trade alert, I want to explain what you're looking at when you see one. Okay. So on the right is an example of what the Tradera trade alerts, how they look. Tradera's trade team is placing a buy on Euro odd at current market price with the following parameters. So let me explain what the stop loss is. All of these numbers, by the way, are prices. So if we're placing a buy, that means we expect price to go up. Let's say there's news, for some reason the trade doesn't go our way and price begins to plummet. It's coming down and it's dropping fast. So the farther down it goes, the more money we're losing, right? The stop loss is put into place to say, okay, when I reach this price, take me out of the trade. So this is how you control your risk. It's how you accept your loss. You stop the trade and you just have to take that loss. Now, the opposite is the take profit. So we place this buy, we expect price to go up, but price is not going to go up forever. So at some point we need to accept our profits and win the trade and end the trade. So Tradera will give you a choice of 3. Take profit 1, 2, or 3. And, take profit 1, you'll hear this phrase a lot. We call it, you want to pip and dip. That means you want to make some quick money. You caught a few pips. Your trade is in the blue. Let's close it out. We're done. We're out of the market. Okay. So you'll reach take profit 1 first if the trade is going in our direction. Generally with Tradera, that's about 20 pips normally, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. So if you want to stay in the trade a little longer and make bigger profits, more money, then you can choose take profit 2. Or if you have the patience for it and you want maximum profit, you can stay in the trade for take profit 3. Now, some would say the longer you stay in the trade, the riskier it is. I tend to fluctuate between take profit 1 and take profit 2. Next, I'll tell you about the lot size. Now, this you won't see on the trade alert, but for MT4, for every trade, you have to enter in a lot size. And the lot size determines how much you make on that trade. So the industry standard says, if I have $100, I need to use a 0.01 lot size. If I'm up at $1,000, like for these demo accounts, I can use a 0.1. And this standard lot 1.0, is for a larger account. So I'm going to keep it simple for now, but just know that in general, these are sort of the rules that you want to stick to. Now, the higher your lot size, the more money you will make. But that can be a trap because the higher your lot size, the more money you can lose as well. And so a lot of traders will run into trouble trying to flip or grow that small account too fast. So when you're starting out, you just kind of want to take it slow. The profit is a lot smaller with the smaller lot sizes, but you'll learn patience, discipline, grow your account slowly, and then once you get some trades under your belt, you have a bigger account to work with, then you could possibly experiment with the larger lot sizes. But that just depends on your the level of comfort that you have. Some are super, super conservative, and you'll just stick with these smaller lot sizes, and that's perfectly fine. So Tradera always ends with, please use proper risk management. And that just means make sure that you have a stop loss set. Anything can happen when you're in a trade. What if you're away from your phone for an hour? There's a big market event that you didn't know about. Always use a stop loss to protect your account. And make sure that your lot size is appropriate to the amount that you have in your account. All right, so the last set of slides that I'll share with you is how to actually take the trade. All right, taking the Tradera trade alert. I'll start with the iPhone. So you're in your settings. You open it up. You want to make sure that the pair that you're going to trade is in your list. If it is not, and especially with a demo account, they'd only show a limited amount. If you don't see the pair that you're looking for, just click on the blue cross in the upper right corner. Then select FX crosses. Now that verbiage is different. It may vary. It can also say FX group. It can also say Forex. And then when you find the pair, let's say I was looking for CAD JPY, I would click on that green circle, press done. Now CAD JPY is going to be at the bottom of the list. And remember, all of these short 2 to 3 minute videos are on my YouTube page, so you can go through them. All right, so I found CAD JPY. Hold it down for just 1 or 2 seconds. When that happens, you'll get this menu. Click on trade. And here's where I'm going to enter the information to actually take the trade. So this first row of numbers, that's my lot size. Just pay attention to the black number in the middle. Literally take your finger, put it there, and then you can edit the field. Now, I believe it's for Androids. It wants 2 decimals. So you can't just put 0.1. You would have to put 0.10 if you had $1,000 and you were doing your demo account. Now, the next 2 fields, stop loss and take profit, you get those directly from the trade alert. So your stop loss is 76.248. Just put your finger there and press that. type that in. And then for your take profit, you're going to pick one. And once you verify all your information, the last step is to click on buy, and you are in the trade. And one thing I want to point out, you can always come back in and modify the trade. You can modify your stop loss. You can modify your take profit. You cannot modify this lot size. So double check, triple check that you have the right lot size in, because once you press buy or sell, you can't change it. Now for the Android, again, you want to make sure that your pair is listed here. If you don't see it, click the white cross icon in the upper right. This one says FX group, and then just click on your pair. Hold it down just like we did with the iPhone, and the verbiage is different. So it's going to say new order. It won't say trade. It's going to say new order. And here's the screen on the Android where we can fill out all the data. So this first line looks kind of like the iPhone. You'll just go to the black number in the middle, put your finger there, edit it, type it in. But the rest looks a little different. So the black numbers on the bottom. So here's this left one here is the stop loss. And the right one is your take profit. So I'm not sure why Android didn't decide to label those fields, but you just have to know which one is which. And again, you're taking that from the trade alert. And the last step after you double check everything is place buy, and you are in the trade. All right, everyone. So it's 7:32. Now it's time for our Q&A. So who's first?
Yes, Tasha, this is Anita. I have a question. Where
Yes.
do we find the trade alerts? Like, where do we get the alerts to copy the signals, type them into our MetaTrader 4? I think that's the type.
Yep. Gotcha. Yeah. So 2 places. If you log into your back office, the trade alerts are there. But the most convenient way is just to get connected to the Tradera trade alerts Telegram, and that way they can come into your phone. And I'm behind on my uploads, but I'm posting to my YouTube page a video for setting the Telegram alerts, so that way you can set an audio so that when
I can't hear you because I keep hearing some dishes or something. You said that go to the Tradera back office. I got that part, and you were saying that the best way is to get them from the Tradera Trade Alerts Telegram.
Yes. And do you have the playbook that Megan and Reagan published?
Yes.
Okay, the Telegram is listed in there.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
And it shows you how to do that, how to actually copy and paste a signal.
That's what this video is for, what I just went over. No,
okay.
It's just going to tell you how to get connected to the Telegram.
Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome. Who's next?
Tasha, this is Carlita.
Hey, Carlita.
Is there a way to take all 3 take profits?
Well, what you would have to do is do 3 separate trade entries. So it's 1 take profit per trade, but you can just, once you put 1 trade in at TP1, take profit 1, then you could do the same trade again, and this time put TP2.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. Yes.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, Keisha. Good evening. This is Doreen.
Hi, Doreen.
Just want to say, first of all, you did an amazing job. It's my first time hearing you live, but I was just, my husband and I were just watching some of your videos.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome. I just wanted to know, is this going to be going up soon? Because this one here?
Yes. However, these videos, in terms of setting up your demo account, connecting to your demo account, understanding the trade alert and taking it, those are already on my page.
Right, I know, but I was wondering if this one, we did do some video in ourselves. No, I want to make sure, like, for the
Forex Factory.
Yes.
Yes, I'll have it posted probably by tomorrow. I'm a bit behind on uploading, so I have a few to upload.
Okay, and thank you so much. You do this real smooth.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. And so what I'll do is Forex Factory will be its own video, probably about 2 minutes.
Okay, thank
So
you.
that way, you won't have to hear the whole class again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Natasha.
Yes. Hey there.
Hey, thank you so much. I sent my team here today because I hear it's a very good lesson, and I really appreciate you today. And
Oh,
I should hope everyone will be back on air every Tuesday and Thursday. Very, very good lesson. Very good lesson.
glad it's helpful. I'll tell you about my background. I'm in IT at Emory University here in Atlanta, and my background, I went to school at Georgia Tech, so I have a master's in electrical engineering.
Okay.
And I teach, get this, I teach college algebra. So for some reason, I'm drawn to like really technical topics.
Oh, nice, nice, very nice. I can tell that easily, though. That's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Glad to help. Glad to help.
Hello.
Oh, I wanted to add. Hey, go ahead. Your question first. Go ahead.
Okay, I wanted to find out two things. One, does the factory setting, do they stay the same all the time, or do you have to put a new one in every time you use it?
For MT4?
For factory settings.
Factory settings for what app?
For Forex Factory.
Oh, so your question is like, if you change your settings or your filters, will that hold each time you go?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I did see a login page. Let me experiment with that. This is Benson, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, let me experiment with that, because if it doesn't, then I'll cover how to log in.
Oh, by the way, you are impressive. Your credentials are very impressive.
Extremely.
Very good. Very good.
Oh, thank
I
you.
really
Thank
like
you.
that.
All right, glad to help. Glad to help. Forex can seem like an elephant, and I like to borrow Megan's phrase. She goes,
It is.
"How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time." So
Yeah,
that's
I got that. And she's good too. She's very good.
Oh, of
she's
course
very
she is.
inspiring.
Amazing.
Mega Million. That's my nickname for her. I wanted to add something else to the lady who asked, could you do all 3 take profits? So typically what I do, so the higher probability trade is to do TP1. So a lot of times I may do 2 or 3 entries just for TP1. So instead of getting, let's say, my reward is 20 pips if I enter a trade and use Tradera's take profit 1, what I'll do is enter that same trade. No, nothing's different. That same trade 3 times. So guess how many pips I would win? Potentially 60 pips. Yeah.
Wow.
Now that works in the negative. If the trade loses, I would have hit my stop loss 3 times. So it works both ways.
Thank
All right,
you.
who's next?
Okay.
Can I ask you another question?
Sure.
Tomorrow night you will not want.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute everyone, and then I want you to raise your hand again.
Go and lie down.
Okay. Victor, was that you or is that somebody else? Who had the next question? Unmute yourself.
Okay, there you go.
Yep. What's your question?
Okay. All right. I have a problem. My problem is that I have computers and I have a phone, but the phone charges me a lot of money because I'm on a basic plan and I can't really afford it. So I want to be able to go on to the computer. Is it basically the same as looking at the phone?
Yes and no. It's just a lot. There are just a lot more features available on the computer. So Vincent, if you can hold off probably until Marcia gets back, she does have a website up and she has a lot of videos about setting up your computer.
What do you mean by when she gets back? Is she come back today or another day?
Yeah, it's probably going to be another week or so. She had to
Okay.
take some time off, yeah, to take care of her mom. And so she specializes not only in trading on your computer, but she does one-on-one sessions as well. So what I need to do is send you her website page. I think are you on it's probably in the playbook. Do you have Megan and Reagan's playbook?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, look in there for Marcia Payne's website. If you can't find it, message me on Telegram.
Okay. I'm still learning. How do you spell that woman's name?
Marcia, Marcia.
Yep.
Last name Payne. P as in Paul, Ayne.
And she would be on.
I don't know.
Would I find her in, like in Facebook, or would I find her in email or whatever?
I need to. Yeah, her website has all of that contact information on it, and so look through the playbook. And if you can't find it, send me a message on Telegram, and I'll make sure I can hook you up with it. Because she has so many videos that can show you everything that you need for setting it up on your computer.
And to get on, I just put Telegram to get on Telegram.
Yeah, and Megan and Reagan, they published their playbook on Telegram, and it's in their Freedom Mindset Business Community page.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Mm-hmm. It's just that there's so much going on. So much.
I know.
I get lost sometimes. It'll take me a couple of days, but I'll get it.
Yeah, and if you can't find it, just send me a message on Telegram, and I'll help you find it. I understand that sometimes it's information overload. Definitely, I get it.
No, I make so many mistakes. It's unbelievable.
It's all right.
2 hours to sign up.
Yeah. Can you say her name again?
Sure. Marcia, Marcia Payne, Payne. And she should be, it may be another week or two, but yeah, she's definitely coming back to help us out.
Great, because I hadn't figured out how to set up TradingView on my computer.
Now that I can help you with, because I have at least one video, I think, on my YouTube page.
I need that too, because I've been having problems with my username. For some reason, it won't accept any username that I put in there, to sign up for TradingView. So I need that too as well. My name is
Benita. I have not heard of that trouble. Can you make sure your caps lock is not on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I no. Your username can be anything you make up, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not all caps or anything like that. So no matter what I put in there, like when you pull up TradingView and it's like you have to sign up for an account. It's the free account. You click the free account, and you have to put in like they give you the option to come in through Facebook or Google, or I guess you can just go make up your own username and password, and that's what I was choosing to do. I don't want to depend on Facebook, because Facebook might have you in Facebook jail at any time.
Oh, anytime.
So, yeah. So whatever username, like I did 3 usernames and nothing worked. I've been trying to do this for 2 weeks.
Okay, well, definitely hit me up on Telegram. I can help you with that. It could be that every name that you're choosing has already been taken. So try adding like a number on the end, something you would remember. 1, 2, 3. If you were using your name.
Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll try my
name.
I said something else. I'll try my name.
Yeah, I bet you're just picking one that's already in use. And TradingView is used all over the world.
Right. Okay. I'll try that.
That's probably what it is.
The Telegram that you're on, is it Freedom Mindset or Lit Trade House? Which Telegram do I look for you in if I need you?
I'm in all of those.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, I have.
Okay, who's next? Unmute yourself.
Hi, Tasha.
Yes.
I have a question about a live account.
Yeah.
I opened my live account. I was the one that was bothering you over the weekend. I finally
no worries.
working. And I have $100 in it, but
Uh-huh.
the leverage of 500. How much
Yeah.
should my leverage be?
$500.
$500.
500 is great.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah, because if your leverage were any smaller, you wouldn't be able to even use a lot of the $100 that you have.
Okay.
So the higher your leverage, the more the broker's money that's put with your money.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 500 is great. That's why I chose that number for your demo. So that number would be in your mind.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. So you're all set.
All right.
Hello,
Hi,
Taisha.
Tasha. This is David from Cleveland here.
Okay. Hey, David.
Hi. My question once again, this weekend, will you have the video up for the alerts for the Android on YouTube?
I sure will. I just finished it before the class, but I have not posted it. Did you want me to pull it up for a second? Did you need to see it?
No, I can wait until next week when you have it on there.
Okay, I'm going to pull it up and I'll let the next person ask their question.
Okay, go right ahead then.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello, Taisha.
It's Tasha. Forget that I is even
Tasha.
there.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
I'm wondering how many times do we get trade alerts in a given day?
You know, it is completely random. It just depends on how the market is moving. Okay. So it could be one a day, it could be up to 3 or 4 a day. There's really no method to it. It all just depends on what the market is doing and what that trade team is able to see.
Okay. So one might, especially in the beginning, they might want to have several trades at the, like you indicated earlier, using one particular trade combination.
Yeah. I definitely like to do multiple entries and use TP1.
And maybe throw a TP2 in there too.
Yeah. My first week, honestly, I've never even gone for TP3.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, my tastes are more set to TP1 and TP2.
Oh, along with I know almost everyone here, appreciate all that you do.
Oh, no worries. Glad to help. Why is it not letting me share this one? I can do it this way. Here we go. So for the gentleman who wanted to see the trade alerts for the Android, I will, I could probably post this one tonight. But for Android users, for a while, we knew how to have the iPhone user set the Telegram alert. So that way, I call my money tone. When I hear it, I know, okay, I just got a trade alert. Let me take a look at the market and take this trade. But for the Android, it wasn't as simple. And this is why. So there are 2 places that you have to go. First, you have to go outside of Telegram, but click on the settings icon for your Droid. Go to apps and then go to Telegram. After you do that, click on notifications. Make sure that allowed is set up. Then it will show you a list of all the Telegrams you're connected to. So you can, let me zoom in. So for Tradera Trade Alert, okay, 1 second. We had
someone going to that. So.
Yeah, let me mute everyone out. 1 second. Okay, so once you do that, you will see a list of all the Telegrams that you're connected to. So for Tradera Trade Alert, you would make sure that alert was set to on. make sure your notifications are set to on. And then we're still not done. Then you want to open up your Telegram app. You want to click on settings. You want to click on notifications and sounds. And then you want to make sure that in-app sounds is set to on. So yeah, a lot of steps for the Android. And then for the iPhone, it's just one slide. For the iPhone, you want to open up Telegram, open up the Tradera Trade Alert, and then click on the Tradera logo at the top. Actually, anywhere on this top banner. Click on that, then click on Edit in the top right corner. Make sure that notifications is enabled, and then you can pick your specific sound. All right, so I'll make sure I get those slides uploaded to YouTube. That one will be called Telegram settings.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
any other questions in the last few minutes? Yeah, you're welcome, no problem. So what I like to do is close this call out just before 8, and then I normally hop on over to Derek Conway's 8 o'clock markup session. So anyone else?
Yeah, just one more. They have this
Sure.
on a tablet.
Can you download Telegram for a tablet?
No, this whole program. Can you use a tablet on this whole thing?
For
Like
MT4? Yeah.
Forex?
Yeah, for MT4, I believe you can, as long as you can download an app.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I had one last question, Tasha. This is Vanita again.
Hey there.
Hey, so this particular class that you're doing, ForexBasics to trading, do you also have this, like the replays, or is it on YouTube or something like that, so I can just kind of go back and review it, because I keep missing the first parts of it.
Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, I have a YouTube page.
Okay.
Just look up my name and you can find everything you need. The whole class is recorded, but I like to take 2 to 3 minute videos so you don't have to listen to the whole thing to get what you need.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have one question. This is Dane, and so how do you get Tradera? The site is down right now. How do you get to Derek's markup class? Is that in a different section?
Goodness. Oh, you are so right.
Right.
I need to message him on Facebook and say, what are we going to do?
Right.
What are we going to do? Let me, has anyone tried the site in the last 5 minutes?
Here, let me try right now. I'm actually on my computer. I'll
yes,
tell you.
it's still off.
Yeah, it's still off right now.
Oh, boo, boo. Yep. I'm going to message him to see if he is able to do the class, because that's the only way that I know to get the link is through the back office.
Right, right.
So let me
Can you
see
post that to Tradera when you find out somewhere in in Telegram? When you get it.
Yeah, that's an excellent idea. So let me message him now to see if we are on.
Yes. Can you remind me your name again? On YouTube?
My name or the instructor's name?
Your name.
Tasha. Taisha.
Yes. Last name?
Hodes. HOD as in David. ES.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Are we having class? The site is still down. Derek is a wonderful mentor, by the way. Yeah, he has such great energy. He teaches don't overcomplicate trading. Let's just be real. Sometimes, the life of a trader, it can be frustrating. However, Derek is so refreshing. His strategy of trading is the simplest that I've ever seen. He really sets you up for success. Now, he does not call out a trade. He will not say, buy UJ and here's your take profit and here's your stop loss. His class teaches you how to fish. He gives you the reel, he gives you the bait, tells you where to stand, and he teaches us how to actually pull the trigger. He's a 6-figure trader. He trades full time. He said he'll probably reach 7 figures this year. So it's an amazing setup. So as I mentioned before, I go to his class, and as he's marking up the charts, I'll pick 2 or 3 of my favorite, and I'll mark up the chart in TradingView as he's showing me where the zones are. He also posts the charts in the Tradera chat as well. And during the night, you know, maybe around from 9 to maybe midnight or so, that's when I do my trading. Sometimes I trade the New York session, but I'm still working full time, so I'm not always able to do that. So the nighttime is just like the best time for me to trade.
And that was the perfect analogy. I use the same thing, teaching people how to fish. This is a skill that once you have it, you will always eat. You never have to go broke.
Nope, not at all. Not at all.
Hi, Tasha. Do you have a video on how to use all the symbols in TradingView?
I do.
Okay.
And there are really only 1 or 2 that you need. So I'll make sure that's posted on my YouTube page. And what I'll do, let me share this with you guys, and I can just show you in the last minute or 2. 1 second. So I will share my screen.
Hey, you're good, boy.
So as soon as it comes up, here is TradingView. So let me go to a pair that is not marked up. Let's see. Bitcoin. We can do this one. So let's say I wanted to mark a zone. So in TradingView, here is where you type in your pair that you're looking for. And once you do that, you can select your time frame. The time frames that you'll typically see are to use by the master traders are the 4-hour, the 1 hour, 15-minute, maybe the daily. So on here on this 15-minute, if I wanted to mark a support and resistance line, I'll delete that one. There are several ways that you can do it. The easiest way is to select this trend line tool and just click on horizontal line. And then you can just click it and make your line that way. Some people prefer to use a rectangle so that you can have more of a zone. So I could come down to shapes, click on rectangle, kind of hold my mouse down and draw a support and resistance that way. So honestly, that's kind of all you really need is one or the other.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
Very good. Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome. So
Excellent.
the first one was here under trend line. You can do horizontal line. And then 2 tools down, the geometric shapes, you can pick out your rectangle. And if you want to get fancy and actually draw a trend line, you can click here, the first option, hold your mouse down, and you can draw a trend line. Now that it's selected, right click, settings, style. I want a purple trend line, and I want it thicker. There you go. I can click on any of these lines, right click, settings, let's make it red. And I want it really, really thin. Then say okay, and there you go. So those are pretty much the basics. Oh, let me see, I may have an answer from Derek. Hold on 1 second. Nope, I do not. Well, I was hoping that I would get an answer. We may not be able to have class tonight. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Well,
I my
guys,
class earlier, and I came to you. So
say it again.
I got kicked out of my class, and then somebody told me to come to you, so I came to you.
All right. Well, welcome. Glad you're here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We are all in this together. So trading is a wonderful skill. Yes. Who's that?
Jimmy Felder in Charlotte.
Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Are you going to go back over setting up a live account again? I've watched your the video you have in live account when you went over it before, but we never got from the Hugo's Way to MetaTrader 4.
Yep, you're right. There was a step missing. So bonus time. Let me open up my PowerPoint. I updated it, but I don't think I updated the video. So 1 second, and I will go over that. I know exactly what you're looking for. Where is that? One second, let me find it. Open live account. Here we go. Let me share my screen.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to skip right down to the point that you're asking about. So this video is on the YouTube page for those who are ready for a live account. And so what I did was I showed you how to use Cash App to buy Bitcoin and transfer the money. Let's say you wanted to load $50, you would buy that you would buy $50 worth in Cash App in Bitcoin. Real fancy way to transfer it over to Hugo's Way. And once you do that, let's get down to the bottom. Once you do that, now the money is in your wallet. So then after you funded your account, you can create an account. And that's what this slide shows you. So from the dashboard, create an account. So my leverage was 500. I chose USD for my currency and Hugo MT4 ECN for the account. And so if you notice, the money that I transferred from Cash App is still here in my wallet. I need to get it from my wallet to my actual trading account. So I need to do an internal transfer. Now, no matter what broker you use, this process is pretty much the same for the internal transfer. So click on that. And this part, you just need to make sure that you're watching the settings. 1 second.
You may not hear me. My Zoom call.
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi.
Did you have a question?
Quick question.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
Hi, Trisha.
Uh-huh, I'm here. I'm gonna mute you out and then you can raise your hand again.
Have you have any suggestion of good brokers that you can, when you decide to go live?
Well, I like Hugo's Way, but it's totally up to you. But Hugo's Way is a good one. LQDFX, Trader's Way. So let me finish these steps. Now that the money is here in your wallet, you want to get it to your actual trading account. You do an internal transfer. You want to go from wallet to MT4. You want to choose the dollar amount that's here. And you want to choose the account that you just created. Type in the $49.95 or $50, however much it is. Request transfer. And then when you click on my accounts, you'll see that this account that I just created has been funded with $49.95. So those were the last few parts that were not on my video that's on my YouTube page. So I need to edit that.
Thank you very much.
Yep. You're welcome. All right, everyone. I did not hear from Derek, so I will assume that class is a no-go for tonight. If I hear something different, I will definitely post it in the Telegram. But I will get this class updated, and I'll see you all next time.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you,
Thank
Tasha.
you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Gee, you are great. Gee.
Hi, did anyone hear my question?
Yeah, she's good.
Hello. Hello.